This is what the UN's real agenda is. This is shocking. Should everyone have their own personal carbon quota? Calls grow for emission allowances. Fight climate change with every swipe. A new debit card monitors your personal sustainability score. New monitoring card enables tracking of carbon footprint on every purchase. MasterCard and the United Nations have joined forces. The World Economic Forum loves this because this card will monitor and cut off your spending when you hit your carbon dioxide max. Climate lockdowns. The Net Zero report urges behavioral changes to fight climate. A, quote, shift away from private car use, upper speed limits, and thermostat controls, limits on hot water. Does this sound like a world you want to live in? It's choosing deprivation for yourself. UK-funded report, Absolute Zero urge aversion to climate lockdown. Stop flying, no new roads, airport closures, stop eating beef, lamb, stop doing anything that causes emissions. And here's the kicker. Regulate carbon dioxide. Humans, we inhale oxygen, we exhale carbon dioxide. Regulate CO2 similar to asbestos. British Medical Journal calls for meat and dairy hikes to fight climate change. Meat consumption in North America must fall 80%, substantially fewer journeys by car. You're hammering people. This is what the climate goal is. Force them at home, force them to essential travel, make meat, hamburger, steaks so high they'll have to eat the fake processed meat that they've been cranking out. Canadian magazine, shift away from relying on private vehicles entirely. This is the UK transport minister. Owning a car is outdated 20th century thinking. We must move to shared mobility to cut carbon emissions. Electric vehicles won't save us. We need to get rid of cars completely. New York Times tells us critical thinking can only lead to misinformation. You think, I want to think for myself. No. That's a rabbit hole of misinformation. Forget critical thinking. It's not helping because we're getting misinformation. Forbes magazine, you must not do your own research when it comes to science. Just trust the experts. The United Nations, trust them. They'll tell you what the deal is. Don't question authority. We're not like that anymore. We just need to be obedient. Slate magazine, it's time to give up on facts. If all the other stuff I mentioned failed, then just give up on the facts. At least do it temporarily. How about 2 weeks to give up on facts? They say lay them down temporarily. Because of a more useful weapon, emotion. It's hard to imagine a better control lever than carbon dioxide to essentially control society.